Purpose of rubrics. Like any other evaluation tools, rubrics are useful for certain purpose and not for others. The main purpose of rubrics is to assess performances. For some performance, the teacher observes the pupil in the process of doing something, like dancing or demonstrating an exercise. For other performances, the teacher observes the product that is result of pupils' work, like a finished bookshelf or a written report. Certainly, yung rubrics is malawakang ginagamit sa edukasyon as evaluating tool para ma-assess yung mga performance at kung ang mga ito is involved sa observing process of evaluating a final product. Yung purpose or layunin ng rubrics ay maibigay yung mga malinaw na criteria at guidelines para sa pag-a-assess ng gawain ng mga mag-aaral sa pare-pareho at layunin na paraan. Sa assessment, ang pangunahing ginagamit ay ang rubrics upang suriin ang mga performance ng mga mag-aaral. Dito is in-establish nila yung explicit expectation and criteria kung saan sinusukat yung mga gawain ng mga mag-aaral. And then, rubrics help assess not only the final product but also the process, efforts, and specific skills demonstrated by student. Sa paggamit ng rubric, yung mga teacher is mas nakakapag-provide sila ng meaningful feedback or mas makabuluhan. And then, hina-highlight yung mga areas of strength, tapos yung mga areas na kailangan pang i-improve o mas mapabuti yung student flow or pag-unlad ng mga mag-aaral. And then, types of performance. So, may dalawang types ng performance is ito yung process and products. So, sa process is andito yung physical skills, use of equipment, oral communication, and work habits. So, sa example ng physical skills is yung playing a musical instrument and doing a forward roll. And then, sa example naman ng use of equipment is preparing a slide for the microscope. And then, yung example naman sa oral communication is yung making a speech to the class and reading aloud. And for last is work habit. So example naman nito is yung conversing foreign language, working independently. And then sa product naman is yung constructed of objects. Yung example naman ito is yung wooden bookshelf, set of wheels, handmade apron, and watercolor painting. And then yung written essay, tips, reports, term papers. Yung example naman nito is yung laboratory report, term paper, or theoretical convention in Shakespeare days. And then written analysis of the effect of the Marshall Plan. And yung last is other academic products that demonstrate understand of concept. So example naman ito is yung model or diagram of structure, atom, flower, planetary system, etc. And then yung concept map.
Hello, I'm the third reporter of Group 20. Attributes of a rubric. Yuba and Fred open that scoring rubrics usually contain the following components. Clear statement of the level of knowledge the teacher expects the pupil to achieve for him or her to receive a given grade. The dimension of the quality of the work teachers expect the pupil to achieve. Commentaries describing teachers' expectation of knowledge and quality that distinguish each grade band. The following questions are important in developing an instructional rubric. What are the essential elements of high quality works? How many levels of achievement are to be described? Are the criteria for each level clearly described? Si teacher magsiset ng goal para sa mga student niya na kayang maabot ng mga student niya. Four ideas to get started with goal setting for students. Each new school year is fresh opportunity to inspire its students to learn as much as they can, do their best, and work hard as a teacher. We have goals we want to accomplish each year, week, day, and maybe even class period. Here are the four ideas to get started with classroom goal setting for students. Number 1, figure out what is important for student. Each student should think about what is important to them. This is their goal, something they want to be able to achieve. These goals could range from a classroom behavior goal to a reading goal or to a studying goal, and so on. Number 2, encourage short-term goals versus long-term goals. Setting both short-term and long-term goals is important for elementary grades. If students only think about their long-term goals for the whole school year, they are more likely to get discouraged. Number 3, write down and track goals. Writing down goals makes them more real for everyone, even for young students. Getting their goals onto paper can serve as a reminder each time they look back in their notebook or even on the classroom wall. Number 4, don't forget to reward students for their hard work. Every goal achieved should be acknowledged and rewarded in some way. The longer the goal takes to achieve, such as over the course of the year, the reward may be larger. Smaller goals can be rewarded and acknowledged frequently. Thank you.
Analytic rubric. This kind of scoring rubric requires the teachers to identify major skills that are relevant and aligned with what is intended to be measured. It determines the specific and detailed criteria that the pupils must achieve. When criteria are defined in a detailed manner, the teachers will not face any difficulty in assigning scores to a performance or a product. Each criterion is defined based on a certain degree of performance, thereby creating better diagnostic information. Analytic rubrics is specific siyang mag-judge or magbigay ng score. While holistic rubric, this kind of rubrics allows the teachers to evaluate a performance or a product based on a perspective of its overall quality. Each criterion is defined generally and then assigned a score. This gives the teachers an overall grasp of what should be evaluated among the pupils. It also allows the teachers to rate very quickly, thus saving more time for the performance. Holistic rubrics
ito yung pagbibigay ng score or feedback ng overall or general na score. At sabi dito, it allows the teachers to rate quickly. Mabilis lang magbigay ng feedback yung mga teachers kasi nga general or overall lang i-rate yung performance, and it save more time. Yun nga.